strategies with a focus on defensive strategy. When I say defensive, is trying to save that what can be saved. Your defensive strategies, just another description, it aims the business from closing down. So like I said, the business is playing defensively. They are facing big losses. But if you do divestiture and retrenchment, a business can possibly be saved. But if they have started too late, in most cases, liquidation is where they need to go. Divestiture is when the business either sells some of their assets or some of their divisions that are no longer making as much money. A few years ago, Anglo sold some of their divisions to Sibanye because Anglo felt that they're not making as much profit as they used to, as well as last year, Standard Bank closed a few of their branches in town and all around because most people have started to do online banking, which means they are paying salaries and keeping or paying water electricity, which is no longer necessary. So to save cost, they closed some of the divisions. Retrenchment, they have terminated the employment contracts. Remember, your employees make up a big amount of your expenses. Salaries, especially if it's skilled workers, are very, very expensive. So therefore, retrenchment can also possibly save the business, and at a later stage, they can expand. Another way to look at retrenchment is if a business is no longer making certain product lines, like Nestle stopping to make certain chocolates, or if you look at Wimpy, they've reduced the number of the burgers on their menus that used to be there because it's no longer profitable to keep them. And then liquidation. Liquidation, the business has failed. The business is no longer making a profit and the business is closing their doors. So in order to pay off creditors, liquidation says you are going to sell off all assets, everything. And then you are going to pay off all of your debt. And if there's money left over, you are going to give some of that back to the shareholders. Okay, but business has failed. So defensive strategies, this is your last resort strategies, last hope to keep afloat.